Hello, welcome to Project Let's Talk radio show. Today we're here with Taipei ZhiShan Middle School students. I'm the host Nicole, and my co-host is Thomas. In this episode, we are going to talk about real-life heroes. In the last episode, we talked about superheroes. These superheroes set up high standard to themselves and put others above themselves. But for real-life heroes, it could be an idol you admired, a person you look up to, your neighbors, or even your family members. Saving the world isn't always about spur of the moment of heroics, though often it is. But there are always people who manage their way to save the world. In the third episode, we're going to talk about real-life heroes with the Taipei ZhiShan Middle School students and see who is their real-life heroes and why all these real-life heroes become their heroes. Want to find out? Then let's go!
Welcome back to Project Let's Go, Let's Talk radio show, live from ZhiShan Middle School. I'm your host Thomas, along with my co-host Nicole. And in today's episode, we will be talking about real-life heroes and role models. Does anybody know what is a role model? Please raise your hand. What is a role model? Hey, Justin, you know? It's like somebody you look up to, okay, like a 榜样 or 模范, okay. So we will talk about heroes, 英雄, and role models, okay. Now, the first question is, who is your real life hero and why? Please raise your hand. Samuel.
Roger Federer. Why? Because he plays tennis very well.
Okay, so would you like to be like him?
Yes, yes.
Okay, how does he play tennis so well?
Because he plays a lot of
Oh, he's very serious.
Yes.
Travis.
He's very serious.
Okay, do you think he practices a lot?
Yes.
How many hours per day do you think he practices?
24.
He doesn't sleep. He only plays tennis. He doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep.
Yes.
Just tennis.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to do that too?
Yes.
Okay. Who's next? Who is your favorite hero? Yes.
Is Mayday Xing.
He was the most popular singer in the Taiwanese West.
Mayday.
Yes, Mayday.
Okay, so what do you like about him?
He's handsome.
Handsome?
Yes.
That's all?
And we like to sing. You like to sing. Tell me. Yes.
So you admire him because he's good at singing.
Yeah.
And he also plays podcast. So do you want to learn him? So do you listen to the song frequently?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Who's next? Who is your hero or role model? Hank. Why?
Because he is great.
How is he great? Great at what?
Great and
Who is better, Nadal or Federer?
the dad.
Better or Nadal? Or Djokovic, right?
Now it's Nadal.
No, Federer.
I think
Now
Djokovic is the best.
No.
Who thinks Federer is the best? Who thinks Nadal? Who thinks Djokovic? Who thinks Samuel? Okay, very good. So another tennis role model. Who's next? If you don't raise your hand, maybe I will call you. Okay, Thomas.
What?
Who is your hero or role model? LeBron, huh? Me too, actually. Why do you like LeBron?
Because he is the best basketball player.
In the world,
Yeah.
right? Even though he is really old now, right? He is 35? 35 years old? Yeah, he is pretty old. He's like grandpa. But he is still one of the best basketball players in the world. And he used to play for my home team, Cleveland Cavaliers, so I really like him. Okay? So a lot of times athletes are our heroes. Sometimes it's also people in our real lives, right? Family, friends. Anybody else who is your hero or role model?
Like real life heroes can be like your mom or your dad or your mom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be somebody you know, but often it is. Okay, how about Eve? What do you think?
I don't think so. I will have Joe.
Okay, I don't have a role model.
I don't have a woman.
Okay, do you look up to anybody?
What?
Do you look up to anybody? No, that's okay. How about Ling? Who is your role model? My role model is Steph Curry. Can you say it? My role model is Steph Curry. So let's see, did everybody say their role model? I think so. Do you have your role model, Nicole?
My role model is Dan Rather. He is a politician and in journalism, and I think I kind of like look up to him because he's like so brave at right in front of every single president and kind of reporting the wars and different events and scandals and that kind of stuff. So this is what I look up to.
Okay, so even though you don't know him, you can look up to him
Yes.
and you can be inspired by him.
I think it's a lot connected to like your career or the job you want to do. Yes.
Okay, very good. That's okay.
That's all right.
You can think about it. Okay, so the next question. Do you think having a hero is important? Why or why not? Please raise your hand.
Yes.
Raise your hand. Okay, how about, let's do Justin first.
Yes, because I can learn from him. I can learn from him.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You can try to be like him. Alright, anybody else? Simon? You want to chase him? Like a dog chases you?
No.
Not like that. Oh, okay, so he inspires you to be better, right? Okay. And do you have something to say?
我想是需要他对于行力 because we have to learn about a lot of things or think and listen good break and that
Okay, very good.
How about you? Do you feel like 你为什么觉得你是有一个偶像
You don't have one, right? And you don't have one. So you probably don't think it's important, right? You don't need one. Okay, so you can find inspiration in other places.
I don't understand.
就是你不一定要有一个英雄或者是榜样才会有灵感或者是启发。
Probably travel. Sometimes travel can give you inspiration.
Absolutely, travel is a good source of inspiration. Okay, and the next question: have you ever inspired or encouraged another person? Who knows what does inspire mean? I just said it. 启发. Okay, and then who knows what does encourage mean? Encourage. Encourage.
Encourage. Not stuff. It's like encourage.
Encourage.
鼓励或者是
So this question, have you ever inspired or encouraged another person? It means 你有没有就是鼓励另外一个人，或者是给另外一个人启发这样。Please raise your hand.
我也鼓励。
Has anybody ever inspired anybody else? That's Justin.
Yes, I told him to work hard to get things done.
Who was he?
He is my friend.
Your friend? Okay. Is he your classmate?
No,
Okay, so what did you tell him to do?
I don't understand.
Okay. Thank you for telling me you don't understand. 你告诉他什么？
I told him to work hard to get it done.
What are things?
Play tennis.
Oh, okay, so he's a tennis player,
Yeah.
and you hope he can play better, right? So maybe he needs to practice more.
Yeah.
Okay. So Justin inspired another tennis player. Did anybody else inspire somebody? Yes, Josh.
My brother.
Your brother? What did you tell him?
They might maybe be more engaged in tennis.
Okay.
Practice more, yes.
So you want him to be better at tennis. Okay. So what does he have to do? What should he do? Oh, listen to you. Okay. So Josh also inspired another tennis player. Anybody else? Thomas, did you ever inspire somebody? Huh? Sam?
My brother.
Did you inspire your brother? How did you inspire him?
Don't play a lot of video games.
I told him.
I told him don't play a lot of video games.
Why not?
Because you'll be too fat. And
Oh, okay. It's bad for your eyes to play too many video games, right? Okay. Did he listen to you?
no.
No. So he still plays video games every day.
Yeah.
Do you play with him?
No.
Oh, okay. Anybody else?
Anybody else?
Candace, did you inspire somebody? What did you tell her or him?
Help them to be happy.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like, it's really sad.
So they were very unhappy. What did you tell them? How did you help them feel happier? Oh, just be a good friend, right? That's awesome.
Yes, it's really hard to be a good friend when your friend is like yourself.
Definitely. And? Nothing? Okay. Okay, Wayne? Did you ever inspire somebody?
有鼓励过，或者是影响过别人，都可能影响过别人。
Okay. So after they make a basket, you say, good shots. Right? Oh, okay. That's a good example of sportsmanship. Eve, how did you inspire her?
I guess it was like always don't read them and always just play computer or play phone to play a video.
You don't think it's good?
No, because she's always
She's addicted. Right? She's addicted to her phone. Okay. So how can she stop using her phone or computer so much?
I just tell her to more read a book and just always to play that. Because that she's not perfect.
Okay. So we are almost finished with this episode. Does anybody else have anything to say about heroes or role models? Last chance? That's okay. Okay, so that is all for today, folks. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hello. And now, time for some commentary and conclusions regarding today's topic of heroes and role models. Now, we just had a conversation about the students here about what a role model or hero is and who are their role models and heroes. it seems like a lot of these students here look up to famous athletes. For example, tennis players such as Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal. Now, I'm sure this is because they all enjoy playing tennis in their own lives, and they want to play just as well as these tennis superstars. Another answer was a member of Mayday, a famous band in Taiwan. Now, I did find it interesting that a few students said they don't have a role model or hero. And I think this illustrates the fact that we don't necessarily need a role model or hero. It's quite possible to feel inspired from other sources or to have some sort of internal motivation. I think heroes and role models can definitely help you feel inspired or can help set a good example for you in your own life, but they're certainly not necessary, and in some cases role models can even hurt you. For example, you've had a role model for years and years and some scandal happens and you find out that they did something bad. For example, Lance Armstrong. He is a very famous American cyclist who many people looked up to because he beat the odds, beat cancer, and won many cycling championships in France. It turned out that he had actually cheated and used steroids all those years, and this, I think, made a lot of people feel discouraged and let down because they never expected that he would cheat in order to win. So I think with role models we have to be very careful and take a look at our expectations and make sure our expectations are not too high because we are all human after all. Thanks for joining us in this episode of Let's Talk Radio. I'm Thomas and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.